Have you ever wondered why your body aches after sitting for too long? Or why you get back pain after doing something as simple as lifting groceries? It seems strange that after millions of years of evolution, we are still plagued by such annoying limitations. If nature had millions of years to perfect our design, why does it feel like our bodies are so flawed? Today, we're diving into the surprising truth about why our bodies seem so badly designed. Prepare to be amazed by how evolution may have actually worked against us in some ways. First off, let's talk about posture. You'd think by now, after evolving from creatures that crawled on all fours to standing tall on 2 feet, our spines would be better equipped for an upright stance. But no, our S-shaped spine is more like a precarious stack of blocks, vulnerable to injury. It's no wonder so many of us suffer from back pain. About 80% of people will experience it at some point in their lives. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Our spines didn't evolve with modern life in mind. It was built for a much more active lifestyle. Back when humans spent more time hunting and gathering, walking miles a day, our bodies were used to constant movement. Today, sitting at desks for 8 hours or binge-watching shows on the couch, our spines didn't sign up for that. Next, let's talk about feet. Designed for walking and running, right? Well, sort of. But if you've ever had a sprained ankle or even a bad blister, you've probably questioned their design. Our feet are an incredibly complex network of 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. That's a lot of moving parts that can, and often do, go wrong. Why so complicated? Our feet evolved from the need to both climb trees and walk long distances, which left us with a fragile compromise between flexibility and strength. Yet despite this design flaw, our feet are still considered marvels of evolution, just not perfect ones. Ever wonder why swallowing feels like a delicate operation? That's because our bodies have a major flaw. The same pipe that carries air to your lungs also transports food and drink. This dual-purpose design makes choking a real and dangerous possibility. Why haven't we evolved a better solution to separate eating and breathing? Evolution, as it turns out, doesn't always prioritize perfection. It's all about efficiency, not flawless design. Our body's ability to speak, thanks to the lowering of our larynx, was a crucial evolutionary leap. But it came with the risk of choking. Nature loves a trade-off. And then, of course, there's the infamous wisdom teeth. These unnecessary molars seem like a cruel joke. Most of us don't even have room in our jaws for them anymore. Yet they still show up in our mouths, causing pain and sometimes infections. So why do we still have them? Well, these teeth were useful for our ancestors, who had larger jaws and needed extra teeth for chewing tougher, raw food. As our diets changed and tools helped us prepare food, our jaws shrunk. But those pesky wisdom teeth stuck around, a leftover from a time we've long since evolved out of. Ah, the appendix, the organ we love to hate. It serves little to no purpose in modern humans, but can cause life-threatening infections if it becomes inflamed. What gives? The appendix used to help our ancestors digest plant-heavy diets, but as our eating habits shifted, it lost its main function. Yet, like an old vestigial structure, it still clings on. But here's the twist. Scientists now think the appendix might actually serve as a backup storage for good bacteria, which could help reboot our gut health after illnesses. So maybe it's not as useless as we once thought. Let's move on to something that might surprise you, our eyes. Yes, they help us see, but did you know our eyes are built backward? The photoreceptor cells in our retinas are actually behind a layer of nerves, which means light has to pass through that layer before it reaches the cells that detect it. This makes our vision less sharp than it could be, and that's why many people suffer from vision problems. But why were our eyes designed like this in the first place? It's a mystery rooted in the evolutionary paths our ancestors took, suggesting that sometimes evolution just makes do with what's available, even if it's not the best solution. So why are our bodies designed this way? The truth is, evolution doesn't aim for perfection. It's more like a patchwork system of fixes, adapting old solutions to new problems. Our bodies are the result of millions of years of adaptation and compromise. We've evolved, yes, but evolution doesn't wipe the slate clean and start from scratch. Instead, It builds on what's already there, flaws and all, and maybe that's the beauty of it. Our imperfections tell the story of how we've survived and adapted. Our bodies may not be perfect, but they are marvels of evolutionary history, flaws included.